I was a fighter. The more anyone or anything tried to bring me down, the harder I fought. Whether it was just going outside to play or going to school. And as I got older, it became more and more important for me to do well in school and sports and have a social life. Thanks to my amazing friends and family, my disease didn't rule my life. And today, at 16, it still doesn't. Having been diagnosed so young, I never really questioned what was going on with me. I thought that taking orange medicine, getting colonoscopies every couple of years, and getting my blood drawn every month was normal. However, I did know that something was up when I couldn't eat ice cream or cake or pizza like all the other kids at birthday parties. As far as I knew, my mom, my grandma, and I were the only people in the entire world with ulcerative colitis. It wasn't until I got really sick in middle school that I started to wonder what was going on. My 8th grade year was really stressful. High school was coming up, and things were hard at home. I knew that things were bad when my disease prevented me from doing the things that I loved, and from going to school. When I visited my doctor, she told me that I would have to go on stronger drugs if I wanted to get better. My efforts with special diets and different natural medicines seemed useless, but I wasn't sure if I was ready to take the next step. I didn't know what to do. I was scared what the other drugs would do to me. I was scared of what would happen if I didn't go on the drugs. I didn't know who to ask or where to go for answers. That was one of the loneliest years of my life. I felt so alienated, confused, and embarrassed. I couldn't talk to my friends about what was going on with me, and I didn't want my mom to be stressed. As things continued to get worse, I realized that I couldn't go on like that. Something had to change. My mom began to research, and she came across a symposium about Crohn's and colitis at UC Davis. There, not only did we learn more about my disease and different treatment options that we had to choose from, we also learned about Teen Challenge from a very spunky lady named Maria. And that day, I decided to raise $5,600 and run a half marathon 3 months later. At the time, it sounded like a crazy 14-year-old decision, but it turned out to be the best decision that I have ever made. A week later, I started training with Team Challenge, and for the first time ever, I no longer felt alone with my disease. Having a team, coach, and mentors who all understood what I was going through was amazing. I learned so much just from listening to people talk about what they had gone through. I finally realized that my disease was something to talk about. Listening to all those people talk gave me the confidence to tell my friends what I was going through. I told my friends what I was going through, and they were all so understanding. I was surprised and thrilled to see their reactions. I was no longer ashamed of my disease because I saw how strong it makes people. In the end, I had to go on prednisone. I gained 60 pounds in one month, and with that, I lost all of my confidence. People would ask me what happened to my face or why I was gaining so much weight. People looked at me differently. I looked at me differently. I would go home every day, look in the mirror, and cry. If it wasn't for my Team Challenge family, I don't know how I would have made it through that time. I can't thank them enough for keeping me strong when all signs pointed down. I was off prednisone by the time I ran my first half marathon in Kona, Hawaii. I still had my moon face, though. My body still isn't the same, and my energy hasn't come back completely. But I work hard every day to get healthier so that I don't have to go on prednisone ever again. My junior year of high school is coming up, and I am taking 5 international baccalaureate classes, which are the equivalent of AP classes. I plan to go for the International Baccalaureate degree, which is the highest degree that you can graduate high school with. I also plan to play soccer and continue running half marathons during this time. Although I am confident that I have the ability to finish high school, go to college, get a job, and eventually start a family of my own, I have doubts when it comes to my future with this disease. I wonder if I will be able to accomplish all of my goals. or if colitis will hold me back. It's scary to not know what the future holds, but being a part of Team Challenge has let me see that people that live with IBD have accomplished so much in their lifetimes, and that gives me hope. I know that the journey will be rough, and some days it may seem like life is too hard to handle, but I also know that I will have my Team Challenge family with me every step of the way. Since starting Team Challenge, I have not only gained confidence and knowledge about my disease, I have also gained a family of the most compassionate, strong, and supportive people who have changed my life forever. The girl that stands in front of you today would not be the same if it wasn't for ulcerative colitis. I believe that having colitis has shaped who I am as a person and how I view the world. My battle has taught me not only to not back down without a fight, and this tenacity has helped me brave not only 15 years of fighting this disease, but all the ups and downs that have gone with it. My battle has given me the strength I need not only to power through the worst flares, but to play soccer for 13 plus years through them. My battle has not only allowed me to see those brighter days, but to see the value of friends and family. My battle has not only gotten me on this stage tonight, but gotten me ready to run my third half marathon with Team Challenge tomorrow, along with my best friend, Rowan Curry, and all of you. And I hope that all of your battles have made this event even more important. I know that each and every one of you has a story, whether you suffer from IBD or not, and I encourage you to let this be the start of the era of awareness. Speak out, share with each other and the world. Crohn's and colitis should no longer just be bathroom diseases. We need to come out of the stall and let our voices be heard. I have vowed to not stop running for Team Challenge until there is a cure for Crohn's and colitis, because I want to see the day when there are no more children being diagnosed with Crohn's and colitis. I want to see the day when mothers, fathers, friends, and families no longer have to watch their children suffer. We can handle the battle for now, but I want to know that one day Crohn's and colitis will cease to be a problem in our society. So I wish you all good luck on your journey to cross the finish line tomorrow. And remember, you are racing for those brighter days. Thank you.